of the education and public involvement around this process. If you have received an email from me every week for the past 2 weeks, I apologize, but hopefully you are well informed of what was going on with this beautiful project. I'm going to kick us off and just let you know what our plan is for today. So we have 4 amazing speakers who are going to share a little bit about what their involvement has been with this project. First, we have Director Tooley, who's the head of the Montana Department of Transportation, who has come down from Helena. Second, we have Allan Franco, who's the Vice President of Dick Anderson Construction. Dick Anderson Construction was the primary contractor on this project and did a phenomenal job for us. Third, we have Mayor Ingen, who needs no introduction. And last, we have Bob Vosen, who is the District Administrator for the Montana Department of Transportation. Once these gentlemen have finished their remarks, we will take a quick jaunt down to the actual bridge where we will be cutting the ribbon. That's about a 6-minute walk for those who want to join us down there. So because of COVID and because we have some interesting restrictions, I'm going to try and keep us pretty short and just let the speakers kind of go one by one. But thank you all for coming, and we really appreciate it and are excited to celebrate this bridge together. Thanks, Director Tooley.
Speak loud.
Good morning. Thanks, Katie, and I hope you don't mind. You're all more than 6 feet away from me. I'll pull this down so you can hear me. And for those that are hearing impaired that might be watching on Facebook Live, they might have a better idea of what I'm saying. I just want to say good morning and welcome on a beautiful sunny day in Missoula to the completed project that we are about to commemorate. This project, I imagine there's some people here right now that either were with the city or with the department that didn't ever think this day would come. It has been 20 years that this project has been in development, and between the technical challenges of getting here and the financial challenges of getting here, it took a long time to get it done. There are people whose entire careers have been anchored to this one project. That would include mine, because when Governor Bullock asked me to take this job, the one project he mentioned was Russell Street. And I'm pretty sure Mayor Ingen might have had something to do with that. But I'm very pleased to say that it's complete, it's beautiful, it's well done, it will serve the community. And the thing about this project is it took collaboration, it took partnerships between local and state government, between community stakeholders, and now that it's complete, it connects the community in a way that it hadn't been before. It transformed this community. Transportation isn't just about cars and trucks. It's about multimodal approaches to getting people around. And the city of Missoula in particular is very interested in this approach, and we are happy to be a partner with you to do this. I'm very proud of the team that allowed this day to occur. There's a couple of people that I need to specifically thank because I don't think they're in anybody else's bullet points. But Ed Taves is here. He's the former district administrator for the Missoula district. Hi, Ed. Thank you. Ed pushed this for more than 6 years of my tenure here, and I'm sure he's excited to see this. And the person that carried the baton across the line would be Bob Vosen, who's the current district administrator. So I just want to thank the community and all of our industry partners for your patience over the last 20 years. And I think we just need to have a good celebration today and enjoy this brand new piece of infrastructure in the city of Missoula. With that, I'm going to kick it off to Allan Franco. He's the Vice President and the local office manager for Dick Anderson Construction, who's responsible for building this project. Allan?
Well, thank you, Director Tooley, and it's really an honor to be here today. I'm not much of a public speaker, but I felt it very important to come today and represent all the hardworking men and women who put their pride and effort into this project over 2 years. So Dick Anderson Construction is honored to be recognized here today as part of the team that delivered this beautiful civic project for the Department of Transportation, the state of Montana, and for the community of Missoula. For Dick Anderson Construction, success is serving our colleagues, our clients, and most importantly, our community. For all the men and women that were part of the team that delivered this project, it was not only construction of a new bridge, a new underpass, and street improvements. For these people, it is a lot more than that. It was their part in doing something for their community to make it a better place to live. For all the people that worked on this, we get to drive, walk, or bike through the Russell Street corridor knowing that our efforts were spent improving the community in which we live, in which we love. We'll be reminded and hold great pride in everything we did here to create this for the City of Missoula. A very proud fact we would like to share with everybody is there was over 250,000 man-hours expended in the construction of this civic project, and we had one recordable incident, and it was a sliver. Yes, just a sliver. And that goes a long ways in showing the dedication and the quality of the people that worked on this project to provide it for the City of Missoula. It goes without saying this project would not be successful without the support of the community. Through nearly 2 years of construction and inconvenience to the traveling public, the public always showed respect and understanding for our work here and made it easy for us to perform the project. Other very significant contributors that helped make this project a success that helped us were Poteet Construction, Knife River, Inland Drilling, Montana Lines, Grizzly Steel, Superior Traffic, Brew Landscaping, Grizzly Steel, to name a few. Additionally, the support we received from the Montana Department of Transportation, along with the City of Missoula, was very paramount. Both of these entities were team members that helped make a successful project. And saving the best for last, a huge and hearty thank you to the Missoula Police Department. They kept us safe and responded to our needs on a perpetual basis, helping make the project successful. So on behalf of Dick Anderson Construction and from all the individual men and women who made this project a reality, thank you for the opportunity to serve our community. Thank you.
I have a little X to stand on, so that's good. Well, good morning, and thank you, Allan. Appreciate that very much, Director Tooley, Bob. So as I look out over the crowd, I see folks who have been engaged in this project on and off during the course of 20 years, and probably during the first 10 years of my service as mayor of the City of Missoula. The number one question I got when I spoke to civic groups is, when are you going to start on Russell Street? And I said, next year. And I said that for about 6 years. And when we started, we got finished. And what you see is I think a testament to community collaboration and a relationship with state and federal government that feels a little shakier today, but certainly when it works well. So as I look out in the crowd, I want to give another shout out to Ed Taves and Shane Stack, who were both with the department while this project was getting off the ground. Ed was a tireless advocate for getting this done in our district, and it was a big deal, and I'm grateful to Ed and his team, as well as Shane. They both had the good sense to leave the Department of Transportation, and no, I'm kidding you, Bob. I'm kidding you. They were great advocates, and there are other advocates. I see Bob Wachtel. I see people from our transportation division, folks who came to the table and said, this isn't just about, as Director Tooley suggested, moving cars and trucks. This is about moving humans, making transportation connections, building accessibility and equity in our community. So you see this facility here, it's highly unlikely that we're going to see a car here. We're going to see a hell of a lot of humans getting back and forth and enjoying this route, much as this gentleman is doing right now. And we'll see plenty of traffic through here. Active transportation, which is a huge community value. So all good things are happening, and today we actually get to celebrate something, and it feels like we're not doing a great deal of that these days. Also want to thank our staff at Parks and Recreation, our engineering staff, really everyone at the City of Missoula, and I really appreciate Allan's shout out to Missoula PD, who show up time and again when we call on them. Grateful to all of you. Glad we are all here today. We get to celebrate a piece of good work and now we get to look at the rest of Russell Street. So I'm looking forward to that, Bob. Thank you all.
Thanks, John. So it's great to see everybody here. You know, a couple years ago when we started this project, we continually were hearing a couple things. Thank goodness you're finally starting the job. And I've been hearing that the bridge is going to get built this year for an extended period of time, and now I know where that started. But I can't be prouder than how I am now looking at this wonderful project we have, and as everybody in front of me has said, just what a great community team effort to put this together. A project like this doesn't happen with just one agency or one group, and the level of advocacy from all reaches throughout the community made this project to turn out to be what it is. It's, you know, we've replaced Missoula's kind of lost an icon, though. We lost the bridge that bounces in the middle of Missoula. So I think everybody's happy to see this beautiful bridge we have now. It serves everyone wonderfully, and as everybody before me mentioned, just the ability to have the communication for all users. It's not just about the motor vehicles. You know, we've got transit set up on this, the unique bike raceways that we have, this wonderful pedestrian undercross for getting across the new facility, truly connecting the community. That's been one of the themes of this project since we got started, was how do we make this project connect the community, not divide it. I have a few people that I'd like to recognize for this. It's actually, this ream of paper is all the people that were involved. It's an incredible list of people. But first and foremost, I'd like to recognize Darryl Williams, the project manager who started the project. Darryl's not with us today. He's unfortunately out enjoying this beautiful weather on some vacation, well-earned vacation time. Matt Straub and his crew are the current project manager. John Schmidt is our district construction engineer, supervised everything. We've got, and then I also want to recognize Ed Taves, my predecessor, who was such a powerful advocate for getting this project to where it is, and Donnie Pfeiffer. I know I saw Donnie's hiding in the back over here. He was our construction operations engineer that got the project started, and also spent time as our pre-construction engineer before we moved on. So recognize both of those gentlemen. Also, Dick Anderson, what an amazing job they did. I think they deserve just a huge round of applause to put such a beautiful project together. And Allan did shorten this because he listed all the subcontractors. We recognize all the great work that they did as well. The design team is hiding. Trevor, where'd you go? There he is, hiding behind a mask. I'm losing people. WGM, engineering, HDR engineering, Tetra Tech all had a huge, they put this thing, the design you see out here today, together. So a huge round of applause to them. And then we had a long list of some of the partners critical to the project. I'm just going to read this list off, and then we can applaud at the end. The City Council, City of Missoula Public Works, City of Missoula Park and Rec, Missoula County Commissioners, Missoula County Public Works, Missoula County Parks, Trails, and Open Lands, Missoula County Community and Planning Services, Missoula County Public Schools, the Missoula MPO, the Missoula Downtown Association, Destination Missoula, Missoula Redevelopment Agency, the Missoula Chamber of Commerce, the Office of Emergency Management, the Police Department, the Missoula County Sheriff's Department, Missoula Fire Department, Federal Highways Administration, the Army Corps of Engineers, Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks, Mountain Lion, ASUM, Missoula in Motion, University of Montana, Beach Transportation. So what a tremendous list of people that were involved actively in coordinating to make sure that this project served the needs of everyone in the community. So again, thank you to everyone for being so involved and asking the hard questions and making sure that we didn't overlook anyone. Without such a robust effort, we would not be where we are today with such a tremendous project. So again, I thank all of you. And one other person that was, in my mind, critical to the success of the project, and that's Miss Katie Cleats with Big Sky Public Relations. What a tremendous job she did, keeping everyone informed on where we are, making sure that everybody was getting questions answered, and that we as the team knew the needs of the public and what we may be overlooking. So again, thank you, Katie. You did a tremendous job. And in the interest of keeping this a little bit short, I've got a list here on this last page. It's 58 businesses involved actively working with us and putting up with us as we built this project to connect community. About the only form of transportation not involved in the project, but they're letting us hear about it today. So again, thank you to the business community of Missoula and the understanding. And at this point, we're ready to cut a ribbon. I do want to invite everyone. We'll use the shared use path to walk down to the bridge location where we'll cut the ribbon. We won't be on the bridge. We're going to be actually on the trail, but we'll be near the bridge. I'll be joined with my colleagues and 3 additional folks that were critical to bringing the project to life. First is Shane Stack, who was our pre-construction engineer and such a tremendous advocate for this project and all methods of transportation involved. Shane is no longer with MDT, but I still work with him frequently now that he is with the county. Jennifer Sweeten with Mountain Lion has been an integral support system. She's attended nearly every meeting we've had, asking good questions and being tremendously involved, helping us to make sure that we're keeping that important part of the community of the project involved with us. And finally, I can't overlook Donna Gockler with Parks and Rec. I don't know where she hit off in the back on me. Parks and Rec just had a tremendous involvement in this project. There's so much here. This trail we're looking at, the beautiful landscaping. So thanks to Donna and her great team for helping us to bring such a beautiful project to fruition. So at this point, I guess on behalf of MDT, I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to invite everybody to come down and watch the ribbon cutting ceremony, and I encourage everyone to enjoy all the different aspects of such a wonderful project. So again, thank you very much.